Butcher.
Guy.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Aren't you?
Aren't you glad it's New Comic Book Day?
Oh.
What is up, Defects? It is the Pressable Defects back for another episode of the New Comic Book Day show. For those of you that are new to this is where we take Chris Nelms' list. He's a great author over at comicbookinvest.com. We take that list, we break it down defect style, guys. Come on, you know the drill by now. If you are new, do me a favor, take a minute, hit the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up if you think we're doing a good job, hit the notification bell, leave a comment in the comment section, tell us what you're reading, and of course, share the video. So, without further ado, let's get into the books.
Defects, we are jam-packed this week. So, fasten your seatbelts, lock in, and get ready, because we're going for a ride. Chris's list coming at you right now. Take a look. First up from DC this week, Batman Volume 3, number 106. You got a first cameo of Miracle Molly. Jay, what do you think, bro?
Guys, I am just glad that Batman is back. Solicitation reads that Batman teams up with Ghostmaker to recon a new gang in Gotham, guys. I've been waiting for this since January. The last story arc ended so good. I'm glad Ghostmaker is back. And Miracle Molly. I think I had her first cameo appearance was back in the days of the Sound Factory, right, Matt?
I ain't going to touch that one, bro. Oh, God. I'm pumped, like Jay said. Batman is back. Tinian killing it again. Tying in Tinian. I don't know what it is. Guys, we got a wraparound cover. We usually don't throw up the variants unless they're ratio, but that wraparound cover is looking pretty good. And of course, we got that 1 in 25 Federici. It's nice. Take it or leave it. It's nothing crazy, but also in a solicitation for this one, Simon Saint pitches an advanced law enforcement system to the new mayor. So is that basically like what we saw in Future State? Like, is this the beginning of that?
Is it the beginning of the mass trade? That's a good point, Matt. And I think that is going to be the start of the mass trade.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Gayuch.
DC back at it again. Crime Syndicate number 1. We got an origin of Ultraman in the backup story, boys. Maddie.
Yeah. So we got that origin, not a first appearance, but we throw the origins up there as well. That scan variant, that's another nice one. So we threw it up. It's not a ratio, but it's a nice variant. I like it. I think I like it better than cover A, to be honest with you. This is basically just a storyline surrounding the crime syndicate's origin. Take it or leave it. I think it's a 6-issue series. It's got an origin in there. So if you're specking Ultraman, pick it up.
Well. DC coming with more new books and more number ones. I don't know what to say, guys. So I'm not going to say nothing on this one.
So he's saying, go to the next slide.
The Butch is tongue-tied, apparently.
Yeah,
DC this week, also Infinite Frontier, number 0. Dude, you got first Simon Saint. Let's talk about this. Black Adam becomes Shazam. I mean, Shazam. What? And the first cameo, Titans Academy students. Listen, with rumors of them changing the name of the movie and The Rock being Shazam, that's a little weird. So, Jay.
I think, guys, this might be a good book to grab just on that fact alone. Black Adam is becoming Shazam. It looks like DC's going to move forward with that with the movie. So you might want to grab this just, at cover price based on that. Matt, what do you think about that?
Well, I agree with that. I agree with that. Obviously, you can see we're trying to show DC some love this week. A lot of first appearances. We're throwing up the variants. You know, we were getting beat up a little bit for not showing enough love. We're too tough on DC is what people are telling us. So we're showing some love. It's a dope cardstock variant. I like that. So guys, what is this book? Besides what Jay said, which I 100% agree with, this is basically a bunch of stories thrown together for Justice League, Batman, Wonder Woman, Wonder Girl, Alan Scott, Teen Titans Academy, Superman, Green Arrow, Black Canary, Stargirl, Green Lanterns, Flash. I don't know how they're going to do this, but I don't know. Sounds like it sounds like Endgame to me. So that's all I got. Keep it going.
Hey, guess what? Another DC book.
Another variant.
Suicide Squad Volume 6, Numero Uno. First team appearance of the new squad, and obviously with a lot of information coming about this movie. So
it might be, that variant might be a good pickup because of that Peacemaker, right? Peacemaker series that's supposedly coming out with John Cena. Maybe this book goes for a little bit more because when that happens. So not something I'm picking up, so I won't say much about it.
Yeah, I'm not going to pick it up either, guys. Another Suicide Squad #1. I don't know, man. I'm trying so hard to read DC, and their titles that are good are absolutely good, but they just keep rebranding and keep popping out more #1s, guys. I hope they don't get digital because I'm going to have to get all types of memory for my computer, all the books these guys pump out. So a pass for me. Come on, DC.
I'll tell you this much. I'll tell you this much before we go to the next one, Matt.
Yeah.
Can't see me picking it up.
Guy Forge for the win. Guy Forge for the win.
Why not another DC book this week, guys? Swamp Thing, Volume 7, #1. First new Swamp Thing, Levi Kame? I don't know. Kame? Come what may?
This, guys, Swamp Thing I will read. I probably will pick this up because I love the Swamp Thing books going back to Alan Moore. So this will be a read for me. I'm going to give this a chance. I love Swamp Thing. I like the Future State Swamp Thing. So this is going to be a pickup for me. I don't know about investment-wise, but definitely on a read.
Well, I like the Matina variant.
Matina variant is fire.
That's all. I don't know. This is not for me. Sorry. But I know the Swamp Thing Future State was good, so I'm not gonna poo-poo it. It's just not on my list.
We're gonna switch things up this next one, guys. IDW bringing out Star Wars High Republic Adventures #2, full appearance of Martian Row.
No DC. We're done with DC. Jeez.
Yeah, we're done. We're done.
It'll be
guys.
back.
You got that Nathan variant, and then you got that 1 in 10 Nathan variant. I know people. This. We read #1 of this, right? Me and Jay both read #1 of this. I enjoyed it. I think we reviewed it, right, Jay?
Yeah,
we both enjoyed it. So we're diving into Star Wars. I'm going to read issue 2. I'm intrigued by this storyline. The art's great. The storytelling is great. And Jay, what do you think of that bubble placement?
The bubble placement was great, guys. The story was great. It had a little bit of everything in it, man. And I'm telling you, I haven't gone down that wormhole, but reading these new books that take place way before, I think is pretty cool.
I like it.
And guys, for it being a good read and it being a Star Wars book and it being a first appearance, how are you going to pass it up? You don't know. These books been flying off the shelves. They've been flying off eBay and they just been going. I haven't seen any Star Wars books really coming down. So reading wise and investment wise, this might be the one, guys.
Oh, wait, this is #2. We have #3 on the slide, so Jay made a mistake.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that.
All good, brother. I'm joking around. Here we go.
Well, since Jay made a mistake, we can have Jay cream his pants right now because we're going to bring out some Peach Fofoco, Marvel Demon Days X-Men one-shot, all new Japanese-inspired characters. You got a bunch of variants on this, guys, too. And let me tell you, Jay's excited about the Momoko.
So I will tell you this. The author of this list, Chris Nelms, did an interview with Peach about this, and he's saying it was great. We're going to add it to the link below, guys. A wandering swordsman with psychic blade arrives at a village that's being targeted by demons. Demons, monsters, mutants, and magic. How could you go wrong, right? Peach writing, I never read anything that she's written before. Hopefully it's good for Peach's sake. And if Chris says, you know, it was a good interview and it seems to be a good book, you might want to pick it up. I don't know about story-wise and reading it wise, but you know, Peach fetches some bread, so
Fetching bread.
Grab it. Fetches bread.
Well, since the two Peach lovers on this channel totally disregarded all the variants, I'll go through the covers. So the 1 in 50 Campbell, the 1 in 100 Artgerm, the 1 in 200 Peach, and the 1 in 500 Peach. Guys, the price those high ratio variants are gonna fetch, I ain't going nowhere near them. I gotta be honest though, I don't know why. Maddie Ford's got a gut feeling. I feel like this is gonna be a good story. All right, I know I usually give her a hard time, but I have a feeling this is gonna be a good story. I don't know why. I got no reason, no factual evidence, just my feeling. So, see, the Peach lovers got nothing to say now.
I was going to sing the Peach song, but I'm not. I don't think it's going to be a good story. I think it's just going to be a good investment.
Guys, we're going to end off the list this week with Star Wars High Republic number 3 from Marvel. First appearance of Dringer, or the species, you know, who knows? What do you guys got?
Yeah, the Dringer, some type of plant-based life form that they're wrecking shop. That's all I know. I don't know. Sounds like sounds like the vegans are fighting back. I have no idea. So we got that 1 in 25 Walker, which is dope. And of course, how could we not talk about our boys over at Comic Book Exclusive, that Heir to the Empire homage cover?
Woo!
A lot of people going after that one the last week, huh, guys?
Wow. The prices that they are getting on eBay for that book is absolutely insane, guys.
Bonkers.
And hey, you're going to have your chance to win a set on the Pressable Defects 2,500 subscriber giveaway.
Whoa.
Shameless plug.
Shameless
segue. Good segue.
But other than that,
story's
guys,
good too, right? I mean,
yeah, other than that, story's been good on this too. And guys, rewind about 2 minutes to when I'm talking about Star Wars Adventures. Investment-wise, a first appearance, beautiful covers, that exclusive being the best, though. How could you pass this up if you see it at your LCS? Odds are you might not even see it there if you get late. So grab a copy, guys. I hope you had it pre-ordered, and I hope you guys got that comic book exclusive cover.
Did you say you might not see it there if you get laid?
If you get there late. If you get there late, guys.
I thought you said
if you do get laid, then
you probably won't see it.
That's probably the best excuse for getting there late. I won't accept anything else.
Correct.
That wraps up first appearances, guys.
Okay, defects. Time for the defects picks of the week. And you know we're starting it off strong with one of our favorite books. We got from Antarctic Press, Hot Valley Days and Cocaine Nights, number 3. Whoa, Jay, what do you got?
Guys, when this book came out, did the defects not tell you to grab this book? You can't get any copies of this book right now because they are flying off the shelves.
They are.
I hoped you ordered number 3. It's the conclusion of Janie's story, guys. I cannot wait to read this. The guys were so nice to come on and talk to us about the creation of this comic. We fully support them here at the Defects, and I cannot wait to read the end of this story. And guys, we told you about these books. They are at least tripled in price on eBay. So get that trade paperback when it comes out because you're going to want to read this story. Matt, what do you got?
I couldn't have said any better, Jay. Matt Spradlin and Farid Karimi absolutely killed it. 2 amazing dudes. I mean, we had them on a show, but guys, before and after the show, I mean, I wish we could have you guys with us the whole time, but those are some great conversations before and after also. They got some things in the works, guys. So all I could say is, even though this series is ending, there's going to be more to come with this story. That's all I could say right now. So keep your eyes open. There's going to be some stuff that comes out that you're going to forget about. I mean, the investment portion of it, yeah, that's great. But just the story, I'm hooked on this. Like I'm ready for whatever they put out because this is a great true story. And I mean, it is really, this isn't like based on a true story or inspired. Like this is the story. So like Jay said, try to grab this if you can. It is sold out everywhere. I hope your LCS gets a copy of it that you could just grab that somebody, you know, everybody else passed up because they don't know any better. So keep your eyes open, guys.
The fire has started, ladies and gentlemen. From Boom Studios, Berserker. Berserker, that's how you say it. That's how it's spelled. Fucking Berserker.
There is a ton of covers. I'm going to let Jay go through the covers, so I'll just talk about the book a little bit, guys. Keanu Reeves and Matt Kind, absolutely. I mean, Matt Kind is a great author. I mean, he doesn't get a lot of love. I like his books. I know I started seeing that I liked his books, not because they're Matt Kind books. I just started seeing that he was the author on a lot of books that I read. So the man known only as Berserker is half mortal and half god, cursed and compelled to violence. Guys, he's working for the government now.
Yep.
This is going to be a really bloody and violent series. And why is he working for the government? He's going to find out what his existence is really all about. Like he's going to learn his own origin. So that means we're going to learn it too. So this thing looks like Keanu Reeves. Obviously, I think they made it that way. I'm curious to see how he does. I'm a big Keanu Reeves fan, guys. So I am super stoked. And Boom's just been killing him with everything they put out. So Jay, there's a ton of covers. We didn't put them all up. Do you have the list in front of you?
I do. You could flip through, but before we get through them, guys, I'm super excited for this book. Booms has a lot riding on this book, guys. And like Matt said, I'm a big Keanu Reeves fan. I think this is going to be good. I personally bought the A cover and the 1 in 25 Bermejo cover. So I cannot wait to get them in the mail and start reading this book. But some books we listed, we got the 1 in 10 Brooks. We got the 1 in 10 sketch variant. We got the 1 in 25 Bermejo I just touched on. We got the 1 in 25 Grandpa, the 1 in 50 Brooks, the 1 in 50 Grandpa Virgin, the 1 in 100 Grandpa, the 1 in 200 Mora, the 1 in 500 Brooks, and the 1 in 1000 John Boy, guys. Plus all the other store exclusives for this. Oversaturated a little bit. Investment wise, guys, I don't know. There's a ton of these out. For there to have a 1 in 1000, you know there's a ton of these out. But I think story wise, this is going to be good, guys. I cannot wait to read this. King in Black is ending, and I'm going to hop on Berserker.
Yeah. There's also like a one per store, I think. Thank you. We didn't put all of the ratios up because a lot of them, honestly, were kind of the same. So we just highlighted the ones we kind of liked.
Yeah, I mean, coming up next from Image, Nocterra #1. You got a bunch of covers on this too. Just to throw them out there, Matt, you got a 1 in 10 Manipool. You got a 1 in 25 Jimenez. You got a 1 in 50 Cristantina. You got a 1 in 75 Jock. You got a 1 in 100 Danielle. A 1 in 150 Capullo. And a 1 in 200 incentive variant. What do you guys know about this story?
Guys, Nocturna #1. What I do know is it's Scott Snyder and Tony Daniel. Solicitation reads, stay in the light because the monsters are in the dark. Scott Snyder has never disappointed me when he's writing horror stuff. We all know Tony Daniel, guys. I'm going to be grabbing this. It might not be a bad idea to grab that 1 in 50 or that 1 in 25. Matt, what do you think? I think this story is going to be crazy. I think investment-wise, you might want to grab some of these incentive variants.
Snyder, Tony Daniel. So basically, Valentina Riggs is a ferryman working, like Jay said, through this dark times. Like, essentially, the lights have gone out. And the little bit of light is the only place that the monsters are not. She is basically she has this massive 18-wheeler decked out, transport peoples and goods along deadly, unlit roads. And obviously, we're going to find out everything that goes along with those roads. I'm digging the 1 in 10. I'm digging the Jimenez 1 in 25. That Jock is dope. like Jay said, this is one of those books that it might take off early and never come back. So I wouldn't go crazy. I wouldn't be spending too much money on some of these higher incentives, but some of the lower ones, I would definitely take a look at.
I got a question before we move on to the next one, before I move this fucking train on. It's a 1 in 200. That's just a fucking black cover.
Yes. Yeah.
1 in 200
when they do
that. A black cover.
Yep.
Yeah, right. You know, fuck you.
Not terror. Seriously, I know. Like, what are we buying? They did that with Absolute Carnage, and I hated it. Please. It was like a 1 in 150 was a red cover. At least it was red. I mean,
drive that truck straight to the bridge and jump the fuck off.
Guy, you're reading this, right?
Yeah, reading what? Yeah, oh yeah, I'm getting it. The 1 in 200, I'm gonna get too. Fuck you.
Oh God.
Next up from Marvel Boys, let's bring it back. America Chavez, made in the USA, numero uno. You got a 1 in 25, Elizabeth Torque variant.
Yeah, this is interesting. America Chavez, everybody's hot on her right now, and I get it. You know, these young superheroes, everything's blowing up. I mean, obviously, we know this character is confirmed for the MCU, guys. So, you know, this is an interesting story. I think the one thing to remember about this is that there's in the solicitations for numbers 2 and 3 of this, they talk about a villain. So, do we get that appearance in here? Is it a cameo? And now they're talking about her in later solicitations. So, it may be worth a pickup. I'm going to pass, but we wanted to share with you guys that this could be a possible first appearance.
Yeah, guys, I'm the opposite of Matt. I think I'm going to pick this up. It is an America book. She is hot right now. Could we get the first cameo? Could we get the first full appearance? We don't know. Probably going to be in two. I'm going to guess probably 2 is going to be the cameo, 3 is going to be the first appearance, but we won't know until we get the book. Either way, having the first issue in this series, I think, is a good grab. I'll be picking it up. Matt, I'll let you know how it is.
Yeah, because you know what? You might be right, though. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, like her Marvel story, her MCU story, maybe they pull from this. So maybe you're right.
3 words.
What do you got?
God bless America.
Guys, you know what it's time for. Chris Nelms' pick. He shares the list. He shares his pick. He had 3 this week. He said to narrow it down. So here we go. Chris's pick for this week is by Bad Idea and ENIAC? ENIAC? I think it's ENIAC. Number 1. Cover A, first printing. You're going to say, why is it the first printing? Well, here we go. Bad Idea has either a genius idea or going to fall to the wayside like crystal clear Pepsi. That's great. Trying to limit the number of shops who can order from them. Originally 150, but the last number I heard was 200. And releasing the white lettering, okay, first printing, and a second printing on the same day. If you pre-order, you should have gotten a first print. And if you plan on buying off the rack, it will be a second print. Or whatever they're calling that. Stores also had to commit to ordering all issues in the series, not just 1 and 2 or 1 or 2. Chris would like to note Matt Kint, who we just talked about before, who had been under the radar for so long, is coming out swinging. See, Chris, great minds think alike, brother. So we threw this one up there for him. And Jay, before we talk about Chris's pick, I know there was one other piece of information that you threw our way right before we went on.
Yeah, that's it. If this wasn't enough marketing for you to sell a comic book, each comic book store that gets a copy of this is giving away a gold pin, guys. It's almost like the gold Willy Wonka ticket. What the pin does, Bad Idea is not saying right now. All they're saying is you're going to want to hold on to this pin and you'll find out details later, guys. So
first customer, right? I think that.
First customer to come in and buy it at the LCS.
Violet, you're turning violet, Violet.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what this means. It's a little bit gimmicky for me. It's just a lot going on. A pin. You have to order it. You have to order the whole set. I mean, we'll see where it goes. It definitely got people talking.
Defects. Hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, jam-packed this week. We brought a lot to you. So thank you for coming by. We appreciate all of you. Before you head out, do me a favor. Check out all of our friends in the description below. And don't forget to tune in Wednesday night for our live show. We got Chris Nelms and Ben from CBSI coming on over. They're going to be live, so you never know what's going to happen. All right? Jay, go ahead, baby.
Just to touch on that, guys, we have a big announcement too with Ben and Chris on about a special prize that we're going to be giving away to people in the tri-state area only, guys. It's going to be worth tuning into. But besides that, we got our partners, Mutant Beaver, guys, Defects 10, you already know, Canada's online comic book shop. Not only that, we got our presser, Express Comic Book Pressing, our buddy Erod 212, your presser's presser. Again, Defects 10, guys. Tell them we sent you.
There you go. And guys, every week, you know what we do. In the description of this video, we're going to have the link directly to Chris Nelms' new Comic Book Day Pull List article. And of course, we're going to throw a link into just the main CBSI website because a lot of great information there. So before you get out of here, like we said earlier, if you're new, sub us up, hit the notification bell. If you think we did a good job, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video, and we will see you on the next new Comic Book Day show. See you guys.